Okay, yes, that's right. It's Joe here for Joyrider TV. And today, very exciting times because we're going out for a sail on the all-new American Nacra 20. This thing is the boy. Going out with Laura, who's been, as of yet, not done much catamaran spinnaker. Would much be an overstatement?
Zero.
Zero, okay. So we're gonna see, is this a good choice of boat for your first spinnaker boat? And then we're gonna put it down until we get to the top of the carbon, this little notch here. Okay, so what does the Nacra 20 new US version do? It's basically the hulls of the Nacra 20 FCS, fully carbon fibre built hulls. And the FCS 20 has already been established for quite some time around the world, but it's got a 3 metre width to it, which makes it really difficult if you want to tow it behind your car. Whereas this boat, 2 metres 60 wide, means it's legal to tow behind your car and you don't have to take it apart, which is quite the bonus, I should think. Okay, so here we are. But everything is very similar to that of the Nacra Evolution. Okay, so as you would expect with a boat, a modern boat from Nacra, feels great on the helm. It's got that modern feel to it where it just slaps along a little bit. So if we were racing, Laura, you're gonna sit in front of the front beam. So to get efficient, Laura's going in front of the front beam. Nice. I'm gonna be behind the front beam and we're just gonna cruise along like this. All right, and you can hook on.
Okay.
Just here. And you could just try stretching your legs. So there we go. There's not much wind. And granted, if we were racing, perhaps we wouldn't be trapezing at the moment, but we're not racing, and yes, we are trapezing right now. Very nice. You okay there? Yep. Do we need a bit more jib luff tension? Yes, we do. But is anybody worried about that? Yes, probably. But we'll do it when we tack, because that's on the other side. This is great though. I really like it. And in fact, I'm gonna do the jib luff tension. So nice. Yeah, so what happens is when we sheet in the jib harder, the jib sheet pulls the jib down, which means that, and if the jib luff tension isn't enough, then we're gonna get that big crease in the front. But this is such a cool boat. I like this very much already, and we haven't even put the kite up. All right, and I believe that part of the video is coming next. Thank you very much. All right, we'll go for one more tack, so if you'd like to come in off the trapeze. Yeah. Incidentally, we're running the 10-to-1 Harken main sheet system, same as the Evo. And it's not surprising that the boat, all right, you ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go, going for the tack. That the boat shares a lot of similarities with the Evolution. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if these were actually the same beams as the Evolution, because why would you go to the effort of manufacturing a load of new stuff for the sake of it when the stuff that you already make is really good? Okay, and I think we should put the kite up. Yeah, and just watch your knee, you're on the line. Okay, and do it as quickly as you can. Big arms, long arms. Okay, and pull it up to cleat it, all the way up in the cleat. Okay, nice. Okay, then you can take the sheet. Here you go. Okay. So just crank it in. How's the sheet load?
Fine.
All right. Okay, get hooked on. Do you want me to take the sheet while you go out and I'll pass it to you? Would you? Nah. Nah. Okay, so yeah, just start sheeting in a bit more. We're gonna heat it up a little bit just because that's fun, because we're not racing, as has been mentioned. But look at this, there's no wind and we are flying the hull. All right, Laura, if you want to come in, I'll take the sheet while you come in if you want. Got it? Crab putt. Okay, and You can go through round the back if you want. You might, yeah, go through now. And then just drop that sheet, pick up the other one. You got it? And then you can just pull it round. So I'm guessing, sorry, I haven't looked at the spec, but I'm guessing we've got 25 square meters on the spinnaker, and main and jib would be another 25. All right, yes, there it is, as promised, double trapezing with the kite up. How good is this? Why does it feel so powerful compared to like a tornado? Because we've got the same sail area, but it's almost half a meter narrower, which means that we're going to lift the hull much earlier. Now you may think, does that mean that when it gets windy we're going to have our hands full? No, we're just going to have a great time, because we can depower the heck out of this boat if we wanted to, using the diamond wires to bend the mast. We can downhaul it. Yeah, this is very cool. Here we go. So what's that going to be, like 6 knots of wind there? And we're lifting the hull almost with Laura out on the trapeze. Right, just going to sheet the jib out just a touch. That's nice with these little rings, means that it's really easy to locate from back here. Come on, bit more wind, come on wind. Now the downside of this boat, taking it out for a test, is I'm not sure if I want to give it back. That's an issue. I think this boat has been lent to us for this test by Hardy Peters of the East Coast Sailboats here on the East Coast, who's also incidentally supplied us a Hobie 16 for the regatta here. All right, should we go for another jibe and see if we can... Actually, no, this is too good actually. Let's... This is so cool, so much fun. Don't stack it and go through the mainsail though. These sails are a little bit more fragile than a 16 sail. Okay, so there we go. This is about as much fun as you can have in this amount of wind. I think as a lighter wind spinnaker boat, this is really good. All right, we better go in and drop the kite. So I tell you what, if you want to take the stick, Laura, even though this is going against the test, but because the beach is approaching pretty fast. Okay, so just going to take up the slack on the retrieval, blow the halyard, long arms. You can turn up now. All right. Yeah, so if you thought on the place where you normally sail, it's not particularly windy that often, and you've got enough space to sail around at like 20 knots and have a nice time, this is a great choice. Can't really comment on how it goes in the really strong stuff because we haven't got the really strong stuff for the test, but I can imagine it is an absolute beast when it's windy. It's quite refreshing to have the narrower beam as well, so it's not quite as much of a journey to get across the boat. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little trip out on the all-new American Nacra 20. Okay, so I'm here with Gareth from East Coast Sailboats, just to get the specs on the Nacra 20. So run us through some numbers there, Gareth.
So the boat is 8.5 foot wide. It's got a mast that's 32 foot tall. The total length is 20 foot all the way along it, the whole hull. What else do we have here? We got 6 foot long dagger boards. Our rudders are also 4 foot long. So quite serious foils on those as well. The total boat weight is about 380 pounds, which is roughly 180 kilos. And the hulls are totally made out of carbon, and all the spars are made out of aluminum.
Yeah, so very impressive for a boat this much bigger to be the same weight as an F-18, which has got to be down to the construction of the hulls.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Much lighter weight, trading the fiberglass for the carbon.
Yeah, nice, man. And I'm thinking it must be 25 square meters on the spinnaker. Feels
Something
about
like that.
Yeah.
It's not only is it taller than an F-18, but it's also got a longer foot to it, so it's a much deeper sail as well. So its sail area is going to be much more significant than even an F-18 would be compared to the boat itself.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Thanks very much to Gareth for hooking us up with this amazing experience.
Yeah, happy to do it. Glad you got to go out.
Cool. Cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.